Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. So guys, I am back. I know it's been a while. I had my Aries sun on March 26th, and so I needed to take some time to, take care of him, to take care of myself postpartum, and I really appreciate your guys' patience, understanding. It really helps so much, and I'm already starting to love so deeply my Aries sun. He's so already feisty, but I love it. I'm here for it. So anyway, thank you for, your patience and understanding. Let's go ahead and jump right on into this. This is an Aries general love reading, and hello cross watchers. You're very welcome here as well. If you're interested in an Aries, who wouldn't be? This is just going to get into what is happening for you in the month of May in regards to love and romance. So without further ado, let's get it started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below in the description box of this video for those timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring this sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aries. So the first thing I saw was piano keys. So I wonder if someone's a musician or someone, plays the piano, plays an instrument, writes their own music. I just kind of felt that type of energy from those piano keys. Maybe there's a song that someone sent you recently that wants to connect to your energy in your love reading recently that could be, associated with that. And then I saw something of it looked like a local bar. It felt like a very much like a go-to bar to hang out, to chill. There was like pool table, jukes box, like the whole type of thing there. And I wonder if you met this person there or you two go there frequently. It's almost like the name of the bar. It's like someone's name, apostrophe S, like Rennie's or, JT's. I don't know, something like that, right? And then I saw like ripped jeans. So I wonder if the last time you saw this person or they saw you, someone was wearing ripped jeans or like jean cut off shorts that someone thought looked really good. And someone may also have really nice thighs. You may be compliment on your thighs, or someone has like a thigh tattoo, birthmark on their thigh, something about that. And yes, even men can have nice thighs too, right? So I'm curious about this. I want to know more. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot and oracle cards have to say for Aries love and romance, May 2025. So tell me about this energy for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Anyone dealing with an Aries at this time? What does Aries need to know about this energy, what's surrounding them in love and romance? Okay, so the first thing we got is the World card. And it says, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So Aries, I definitely feel like in your love life in May, the world is your oyster. I think you guys have some potentials out there. And I do wonder if some of you guys have been on the dating apps or you've been active on social media, and some people have been commenting, messaging you. I do feel there's a few fish that are ready to bite, okay? From whatever you're putting out there, people are liking, they're interested. And I think there's a lot of events that you'll be invited to in May, and maybe you'll meet this person at one of those events, or they'd like to invite you as a date. With the World card, I do have to say it feels like fixed energy. So you could be dealing with a fixed sign, or you could have strong fixed in your chart, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. But I wonder if this World card could also indicate to me, for some of you, They could come from a different culture, background, ethnicity than what you are. So that could be something a little bit new and interesting. I wonder if some of you guys met online, have been exclusively talking online quite a bit, and maybe you're about to meet face to face in May. This is all very interesting. Tell me more about Aries. Aries love and romance in May 2025. Okay, well, we have reconciliation here, and it says someone from your past is returning to your life. So like I said, many fish are ready to bite on your bait, Aries, and it says be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So it's kind of similar almost to Libra's reading. So I don't know if you have Libra in your chart or if you could be dealing with the Libra. If so, check out the Libra reading to see if there's messages for you there, because it's almost like this energy where there's multiple energies coming in for you. I feel more so than most of the other signs. I think you are quite the heartbreaker, the heartthrob, Aries, whether you know that or not. And so you kind of have newer energy and older energy, and the older energy wants to return. And especially if they've been following your social media has been getting them thirsty. I don't know if it's the pictures you post or what you've been doing to share, and they've been getting FOMO. Missing you. I'm seeing like a selfie in a bathing suit. They like that. That is your message. They screenshot it. They may have replied to it. I don't know. But yeah, I definitely feel there's opportunities for old love to connect or even new love to definitely come in here. But it feels like, again, like the newer love is mainly online based or through dating apps or through social media is where you may meet this person or go out to an event, to, you know, a party, a concert, a festival, and that's where you can meet this person as well. The letter W is sticking out to me as in Wyatt or Whitney, first, middle, last initial. Tell me more. Okay. So then we have, I really want us to work out. Ooh, yeah. I think you have upgraded, Aries. It's very clear you've had a glow up. And now that you have had that glow up, it's been cemented, and some of you have been quite honestly showing it off, and I'm not mad about it. There's an ex that has been saying, damn, I should have had that. I should have kept that. And that's why they want to come in. It seems like in your DMs, though, it still feels very like, I don't know, like if they want it this badly, they should have a better idea of how to return to you correctly. And it seems more of like, oh, I'll just send a DM or a text just to see if they'll text back before I even, and if they don't, I won't go further. And Aries want to be pushed to like someone to fight for it. Aries want to see someone that has the passion to still go for it. It doesn't turn an Aries on when you give up so easily. But anyway, let's get into the tarot. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aries? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? So this is very specific. So if it's not your message, it's not surprising, then don't take it. But I'm seeing someone with a red baseball cap, whether that's you or the person that's trying to connect to your energy here. Okay, so first we have the Ace of Swords. They get it now. They get it now. I don't know why they didn't get it before, but in their heart space, they feel like they got an aha moment. But is it a little too late? They're worried about it because we have the Nine of Swords. I'm going to let all the cards out first and then we'll do a deep dive. Yeah. Interesting. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, this X energy is like dying to come back. Very much so. But they don't want to do it in a way that could embarrass them. Yeah. I know the energy, trust me. Yeah, three of Cups. Okay. Okay, so bottom of the deck we have the King of Cups. This is Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have strong Scorpio in your chart. Does not have to be the case. So I definitely feel this is like an energy of a potential here. This is what you're looking for. Yes, you like to have fun. You like to, you know, adventure. You like to have a variety, and you are just so full of life, Aries. But you do want something that's slow and steady and that has a lot of deep meaning, and that, you know, someone truly cares about you. I feel for some of you, you're still looking for that type of vibe that you haven't gotten from your past, really. You want someone that's emotionally available, emotionally truthful, that is loving, caring, protective, honest, loyal. And I wonder if there's someone that you have been talking to that is already kind of almost showing this type of potential here. I feel like they may be older. It does not have to be the case. And by the way, with King of Cups, it does not have to be related to gender or sex. But this is someone who acts on their feelings, who goes for their dreams, who is someone that's emotionally stable, wise, caring, giving, loyal, deeply loyal. And I feel like there's already something within that you feel this person has been showing a little bit of that. I feel they love to cook, or they love to cook for you. They've been mentioning of wanting to cook something for you. But overall, generally, yeah, this is what you're looking for, Aries. It's something with meaning, something that goes deep, and someone that could provide that deepness. Let's get into it. How they feel about you is the Ace of Swords. So air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I'm just kind of smirking a little bit because I feel this past energy, for some reason, I don't know what happened recently, whether it was a memory that popped up or the fact that you are so much more active in your life now and they're seeing it or hearing about it. They feel for the first time how really bonded they are to you, how tied down they really are to you in their love for you. And I'm saying that if you need to pause it, go right ahead, but look at the imagery of this card here. This guy's getting tied up, right? And so maybe there's something that recently confirmed for them that, you know, they still care about you, or that they are still feeling bound to you. And they feel like they want to now reach out to you to tell you this, to reach out to kind of show you that this is something that they still have an idea about, that they still think about, that they still care about. What they think about this connection and think about you is the Nine of Swords. Gemini energy. So they're worried. You know, this is not something that, you know, they think is going to be a walk in the park. That's very clear here. So however it ended between the two of you, they know they have a lot to work up against. Maybe they weren't emotionally available before. You felt like they didn't care that much. And so that's why things kind of fell apart. Or they're worried about the competition. Honestly, there may be a lot of people they know that you are interested in, or you're dating in, or that you're open to. You know, the pictures you're posting suggest that you're not afraid to show it. And they're wondering who you're trying to show off to if it's not them. But they may also be nervous about, like, if you don't accept this, or if you don't want this to work out, and if you do kind of leave them on red, they're afraid that your glow up is not, you know, compatible to what they've been going through, or that, you know, their lack of glow up they're afraid of. I do want to clarify this Nine of Swords. I feel there's something more to this, so let's see. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords for Aries. Page of Cups, not surprised. Water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. They know they fumbled. They know they dropped the ball. They feel embarrassed about it. They feel ashamed by it. And it hits them in a sensitive spot when people bring you up and talk about you, because they know what they messed up on. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords. They were immature emotionally before. And then the Two of Wands and the upright. Interesting, because we do have the Two of Wands in reverse, which we'll get to in a second. So there are two twos here. Your birthday could be April 2nd, April 12th, March 22nd, or April 22nd for the cuspers there. But they still feel like, even if they're embarrassed or ashamed of how things drifted apart between the two of you, or how things ended between the two of you, they still think there's that strong pull, attraction that they have towards you, that you could have been their partner should they have stuck it out, should they have been more mature, should they not have messed it up. And they still feel that initiative to reach out and do something. They feel that pull stronger than the shame, guilt, embarrassment of messing up. And you know, for some of you, they may have tried to be with someone else and it didn't work out. The chemistry wasn't the same as it was with you. And they found themselves kind of comparing their connection that they tried to move on with the ones you guys had, and it didn't really follow through. And so they may have come out of a connection or a breakup recently that you guys came to find out or be aware of, or that they want to tell you about. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Aquarius energy. They were very dodgy in the past. They were very avoidant in the past. They didn't, you know, when things got tough, they rather not talk about it and pretend like it didn't happen. And that's not something that you guys felt settled in. They walked into their own trap in the past. That's really interesting. I wonder what that's about, if you guys know about it. Interesting. Okay. What they like the most about you is the King of Wands, the Leo energy. Some of you have Leo rising or Leo moon. Yeah, you are confident. People know that you're in the room when you step in it. You are someone that likes to have a good time, that is ambitious, that is a go-getter. You could be an entrepreneur. You could be someone that has like a side job, a side hustle that is impressive. You are someone that likes to keep busy. You're not someone that just likes to, you know, let life take you by and not have the steering wheel in it, right? You definitely like to be in control, be in charge. You are definitely dominant, let me just say, and definitely in the bedroom. And they love that. They love it when you show your dominant side. You're also very talented. I feel like whatever that means for you, if you guys have a creative talent or, you know, you're really talented at your job or your work, that is something that they find very attractive as well. You're a go-getter, Aries, and they think that that's very attractive because you're so confident with it too. And you are very hot, very sexy. Those are the two adjectives they use to describe you. What they don't like about you is death in reverse, Scorpio energy. You know what I feel? They think you can't let go. Can't let go of the past, can't let go of, you know, and again, I'm just the messenger, whether you're 100% justified in it or not. This is just their perspective, and it's not always accurate, right, of what you feel happened or what you feel you are. But they may think like there's a certain thing that they, again, got caught up on or tripped up in or flopped, and they're afraid that knowing who you are, being someone that does not forget, they think that may also be playing a part of what is about to, you know, go down, that if they were to message you, you would bring that up or you would remind them of that. I feel with death in reverse too, maybe, again, some of you they may have seen that maybe you, if they knew you were in a new connection or that you were dating, right? They could have felt like maybe you guys weren't posting as much about that person, so they may have thought you guys broke up, but then you didn't really, or you relinked back up together. But regardless, even if you really backed up with someone, they're still wanting to put their foot in the door. They don't mind that. Now, what they like the most about the connection is the Two of Wands in reverse. This is an interesting placement, right? So I feel with the Two of Wands in reverse, Aries energy, by the way, you could possibly be dealing with another Aries or someone with strong Aries in their chart. They feel or think that through the limited interaction they have with you, whether that's what they hear from other people or see through your social media, that you have not been able to also find someone that you had such a strong chemistry, such a strong bond, such a strong connection with as you and them have. And they're hoping that what they're interpreting through that is correct. That, you know, you haven't been on a date that has excited you, that has made you think about them. They feel like they had that you know, experience with you. They feel like they had that hold on you. But really, they're kind of seeing it was reversed. But anyway, they're hoping that things don't work out, or they're like kind of keeping their fingers crossed that if there is like an on and off situation you're currently in, they're waiting on the sidelines and cheering on that nothing will unfold between the two of you. And they think or feel or hear that that could be the case, that things are falling apart between you and this newer connection. Yeah, what they don't like about this connection is the 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. There are 2 9s here. So your birthday could be April 9th, April 19th, or March 29th. But yeah, you are, there may be thinking you're off the market, or you're not putting, you know, off the market as far as like you definitely have schedules of, you know, dates you're going to go on, of people that you're interested in. It's not like you're completely single where no one's interested, right? They may not like that. They may not like the fact that someone has you right now. I gotta say, they're maybe a little bit possessive of you, Aries. And they don't like the fact that someone may be taking you out to dinner, or maybe hanging out with you, or maybe, you know, buying you things or treating you, you know, very well compared to what they treat you in the past. I feel with this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this is a little mean, I would say, but they may think the newer person you're with, like they think they don't know why you're with them because they think you're out of their league and you could do so much better. They may just be a little bitter, and that's what's kind of taking in their perspective here, but I gotta be real, that's what it feels like. Highest hopes, the 3 of Cups, Cancer energy. They're hoping for reconciliation, that you guys could link back up again, that you would at least hear them out, take them up on an offer. Should they offer to, you know, extend an invitation to you, to ask you to get lunch, to get dinner, that you guys could pick it up, you know, and pick it off where you left off, and that you guys would link up just as strongly. You have like a chemistry or a friendship there that would be hard to deny. That they could just see you again, hang out with you again. They really miss that, Aries. And they're hoping they'll have that opportunity should they reach out to you. And that the reconciliation would be successful. Deepest fears is the Fool card. Aries energy, Aquarius energy. You know, when I picked this up, I heard fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice. Or no, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. They're afraid you're in that mindset. Like, I'm not going to be fooled by you again. I'm on to the new. I'm done. I've had this upgrade. I'm looking forward to new possibilities. I'm with someone else, or I'm interested in someone else. And that you're leaving them in the dust. That really, there is no sort of emotional bond there that could keep you stuck in the past. That you're a completely different person with a different mindset, only looking forward, not back. And they're afraid that you may be really, really feeling someone else, and that you're really excited about it, and that there's something big coming in the future for the two of you, that the person you moved on with from this past person, they can't stand the thought of you being with someone else, Aries. They're afraid their foolishness of how they handled things in the past is what's really going to be, or really was, the final nail in the coffin for the two of you. All right, Aries, to see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold from now to the end of the month, you need to be prepared for, aware of. We're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you likely outcome, pull some more tarot oracle cards, dive deeper into this situation. So if you guys really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers, clarity for you in the extended reading. If you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box of this video where you will find the link to Patreon that will take you to extended reading. I am also providing on Patreon an exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot membership for my biggest Mermaid Scales Tarot fans. I wanted to provide something very special for you guys, where for every month you'll have access to all my extended readings, where I am going to be posting exclusive live readings, you know, regular tarot readings that will not be present on YouTube. And I just wanted to do that to connect to my biggest fans. So if you guys are interested in that exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot membership, I'd check that out as well while you're at Patreon. But if this is where you depart, Aries, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it's given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's going on in your love life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.